Hey, what's good, y'all? Nayoa Inoue, he got exposed by the FightHype man, Sean. It said that in Inoue, he was very hesitant to do VADA. At first, the fight got pushed back due to injury. Come to find out, it was Inoue actually ducking VADA. You know what I mean? And that's a real bad look because when he had the injury, he ain't show no real paperwork, no nothing like that. And I just took it as it is, you know what I mean? Fulton had jumped on Twitter after the injury got announced, like, we got another date. But anyway, he said that he wasn't trying to get random drug tested. He wanted to know when he was getting drug tested. And that looks weird, man. Him being a knockout puncher that he is in his fourth, fifth weight class, the way he knocks people out, man, it's fishy. But I never really thought nothing about it because he's coming up from like 108 to 112 to 115, 118. You know what I mean? So I never really looked at it like that. You know what I mean? I never really looked at it like that. You know what I mean? It's not as noticeable as Manny Pacquiao, like in his seventh, eighth weight class, knocking people out. You know what I mean? That's always kind of something to think about. You always gotta like have that question in the back of your mind. People who move up that high and still knocking everybody out. You don't usually see that a lot. And Inoue's from Japan, man. I'm not trying to say nothing about no Japanese people or nothing like that, but I don't be trusting foreigners at all, bro. Them foreigners, they be juicing way harder than the American fighters. You know what I mean? They juice way harder than the American fighters. They know different ways to juice too. So, Inoue and the camp life, we finally get some promotion for this, beautiful fight. We finally get some promotion, and he's in the documentary. He's saying over and over again, man, I don't know what's gonna happen in this fight, man. I don't know. I'm just trying to win. Like, he knows what he's in there against, fucking around with Stephen Fulton. That's why I got Fulton. Fulton is gonna outbox this dude. He's never seen nothing like this guy. Fulton is an A+ boxer. An A+ boxer. And he can bang too. You seen the Figueroa fight. You know what I mean? I liked the camp life thing they did though. Fulton was iced out. I like that. I like that necklace he had on. It looked like a Cuban link with some diamonds in it, man. And he was real chill throughout the whole thing. You know what I mean? And I'm surprised that he's getting trained by Angel Garcia. I always thought he was with Bozy Ennis. I thought Bozy Ennis was his trainer. But it looked like it might be Angel Garcia, or they might be in the same gym. You know what I mean? I've seen Fulton fights. I've seen plenty of Fulton fights. I don't remember. I thought Bozy Ennis was in the corner. You know what I mean? Like, Fulton never only got tested in one fight. You know what I mean? Like, as like a true competitive fight, he started fighting on the inside against Leo That fight wasn't even close like that. He beat him at his own game. So I never really like paid attention to his trainers. Every time I seen a video of Fulton training, I'd always seen Bozy Ennis. But Inoue, yeah, man. I mean, I can't definitely say he on the juice because he ain't failed the test or whatever. But at the same time, people always act funny around their toughest fights, man. People always act funny around their toughest fight. Wilder, Povetkin, who knocked out Dillian, he was supposed to fight Wilder, and he got caught on that dope. Big Baby Miller, he was finna fight Anthony Joshua. He got caught on that dope. Canelo was finna fight Triple G the second time after it looked like he lost the first fight, and he popped hot too. Like, man, when people get in their toughest fight and they know what they getting in there against, they gonna juice. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody trying to lose, bro. Inoue is not trying to lose by no means, and he's willing to take it there because he's an athletic fighter. But I think Fulton is more athletic, and he's bigger, and he got the jab that he's got to find out a way to get around. You know what I mean? Fulton gonna mix it up with him, man, Fulton should not stand in front of this man more than one exchange. He should throw like 2 or 3 punches, get out the way. He gonna school Inoue, and he knows that. So he's probably dipping and dabbing, and him getting the fight pushed back because he's scared of VADA. That's always, you know what I mean? That's always suspect. And you supposed to be little Pacquiao. Pacquiao went through this, the accusations, but Pacquiao never tested positive. You know what I mean? He following in them footsteps. Maybe, maybe because he looked like Pacquiao, I probably can't trust him. I can't trust him, and he knocking people out. He knocked out Donaire with a straight right hand. A brutal knockout. At that low of a weight class, you know, it's something to think about. But it's all good, though. I fuck with Lil Inoue. Lil Inoue cool. So I'm going to just leave it at that. I ain't going to call him the juice man yet unless he tests positive.